Hey, good morning, Anna. Hey, look, I'm finally back in the office and I can sit here and look at your audio. And two things I want to address first. If you're in a sound booth with a noisy computer using a condenser microphone, you've got the entirely wrong setup. It's just that simple. Okay. Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but it is what it is. Condenser microphones, they're just so sensitive. And the sound booth, you're actually locking that sound in. It cannot escape and go anywhere. Okay. And that's what a sound booth does. It keeps noise from coming into the recording atmosphere. And as well, it will maintain it within those confines. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring up the audio statistics plugin in Reaper. And we're just going to play through your audio file and let's see what it tells us.
Welcome aboard British Airlines. We'll be happy to do everything possible to make your flight with us a most pleasurable experience. We'll provide you with all the information you need to know about your flight, destination, and the equipment on which you are currently flying. In addition, we are proud to present our...
Okay. So our noise floor is a negative 59.17. That's real close to what you had. Now, the reason I think somebody else gave you a different reading on your noise floor is because of the RMS level. Now, it's a negative 25.11. I don't know what specs you're recording to, okay? But if this was for the ACX in an audiobook, I would raise this by 6 dBs. Okay, now your peak is a negative 6.14. That's fine for Audacity. Okay, or I'm sorry, for the ACX. But again, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over to the volume adjustment. We're going to engage it. And we've got it set to add 6 dBs and with the maximum total peak at a negative 3.5. Again, the ACX is a negative 3 maximum. I just do the 0.5 dB just for a little bit of headroom. Okay. So now let's play back through this again and let's see what we get.
Welcome aboard British Airlines. We'll be happy to do everything possible to make your flight with us a most pleasurable experience. We'll provide you with all the information you need to know about your flight, destination, and the equipment on which you are currently flying. In addition, we are proud to present our...
Okay. Now, as you can see, our RMS level now is a negative 19. Again, the ACX is between a negative 18 and a negative 23 RMS, which is root mean squared. Our true peak is a negative 3.5, so we would pass this. But now look at our noise floor. Okay, it's gotten a little bit louder. Now we're at a negative 53.17. Okay, and what happens is this: when you raise the volume of your audio, you're also bringing that noise floor right up with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and I'm going to use what's called a high pass filter. Okay, we're simply going to roll off that low end. So if you're inside this sound booth and you've got that computer, a noisy fan running, and you're using a condenser microphone, okay, I can actually see it right here. If I go through and we loop this, give me just a second. And I'm just going to come up here and make a little loop. And we'll click this here and we'll play it and watch the graph over here. You see this? Okay, you can see over here starting around 1K, that it just starts climbing and climbing and climbing. And that's why we want to use this filter. We want to block all this signal. I've got it set around 150 right now. So I can actually come up here and set you, because you have such a high voice, around 200. Okay, and we're going to sit there and we're going to bring the gain down. We want to take all these frequencies down. Okay, so anything from 200 hertz and lower is not going to make it through this recording. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Okay, the second thing we're going to do is just simply put a gate on here. Now, I normally set my gates around a negative 40. It's okay if you can hear breathing in your audio. It's, we're human beings. What you don't want to do is throw in the great big heavy, as you go through and talk, because it gets very distracting. Okay? So right here we have a lip smack. Let me just stop this now. And I can see it. It's right there. Okay? See that little dot? That's a lip smack. So let's just go ahead and listen to this. Let me turn off the effects and just listen. Look at your meters right here. Okay, so with the Reaper, what I did is I just come on both sides of that and I split it. And now just by left mouse click and I pulled that all the way down. Now watch the meters. Okay, so now let's go ahead and turn this back on. And we're going to come up here now and we're going to render your file. We're going to call it Sam 45. We're going to put it in mono. That's the way you gave it to me. I'm going to put it at 192 kbps. And we don't need the tail. And I'm going to add it back into Reaper. And let's just render it and see. And we'll hit close. And now there is our file. Okay. Now, if I right mouse click on this, then we open this up in Audacity. And then we come up here and we analyze this. Passed, passed, passed. Okay. Look at your noise floor. Infinity. All right. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So if you find yourself that is the only place that you can truly record is in that sound booth, don't despair. There are ways that you can go in there and take a lot of this out of your file. So we'll go ahead and close all this down. You don't need that. And we're going to solo the track we just did. We're going to turn off the FX over on this side because we don't need it. And let's give it a listen.
Welcome aboard British Airlines. We'll be happy to do everything possible to make your flight with us a most pleasurable experience. We'll provide you with all the information you need to know about your flight, destination, and the equipment on which you are currently flying. In addition, we are proud to present our...
Okay. So if you have any questions, by all means, like I said, just put them up there in the community. I'll do my best to help you out any way I can. All right. Take care. God bless. And we are out of here.